I saw this clip, and I'm not going to play it. It was a little girl that was screaming and crying out for her father. And this man had taken his life. And this little girl, she was 3 years old. She was crying out for her dad. And her dad is gone. Her dad gave in to the battle. If I can go and take that man and pull him out of that pit and pull him out of that hole that I know so many men are in 2025, that is a beautiful why. And that is a beautiful mission. And let me just ask you the question. I want you to answer this in the comments. If you could find a why like that, would you need to send an email to a random guy, me, that you don't know, and ask him for a reason why you should be moving? This video is for anybody that believes they need motivation. I'm just not motivated. Where do I find motivation? How do I get motivated? Can you motivate me? I got an email the other day, and that's why I'm making this video. This video is just going to be raw. I'm just going to go off the dome. The idea around the word and the concept of motivation that we've just adapted in this life is this idea that the other person doing the thing you want to do feels differently than you. That's the delusion, is that you believe that they have something that you don't possess. And it's just this fantasy of motivation, which really what people want it to be, motivation to be, is that I always feel like it. That's what you want motivation to be, is that you always feel like doing it. And it is literally can't be farther from the truth. Now, I'm going to define motivation, okay? I'm going to give you a couple reasons in this video why you might not be motivated and what you can do about it. So the definition, watch this, of motivation is the reason or reasons one has for acting or believing in a particular way. So the reason or reasons that one has for acting. So this person, and this is not a knock to the person that emailed me, this is a response to you. My email is the link in the description. If you need to talk about something heavy, okay? If you need an ear, if you need somebody to let some weight off, that's what my email is for. Dealing motivation is not the business I'm in, okay? So the reason for acting. So let me ask you a question, and I want you guys to answer this in the comments. You reached out to me because you want me to give you a reason to do the thing you say you want. I'm going to say that one more time. You want me to give you a reason to do the thing that you say you want. Think about that for a second. I think just saying that can fix whatever you have going on. This idea of lack of motivation, okay? So the reason behind what you're doing has to be stronger than the feelings that will occur on a daily basis. And again, nobody is safe from the feelings of I don't feel like it. Nobody is safe from the feelings of I don't believe in myself. Nobody is safe from the feelings that it's not convenient. This is just, oh, it's not convenient, right? Of course it's not. That's what separates us. All of the excuses and all of the feelings that would pull you away from the thing, that's what makes the outlier. Everybody feels that. It's the people that go through it and push through it that then all of a sudden are categorized as motivated. I'm not motivated. I just do what I say I want. Okay? So the want for the thing has to be greater than the excuse. So you need to figure out your own reasons why you want what you say you want. You say you want this, but you need somebody you never even met, me. And again, this is not a knock to the person that emailed me. This is my answer to you and answer to everybody else. You need me to give you a reason why you say you want what you want. That is a crazy concept. Okay, now listen. The second thing about motivation or not feeling motivated is you don't believe in it. Okay? The way I see it, okay, and this is 15 years of rewiring my brain, putting in effort, not seeing results, and continue to push and push and push and push in all areas of my life, from being a pro stunt rider, running a videography business, running a coaching program for men, doing YouTube, doing content, generating tens of millions of views. So many things that I've put my effort into and seen results on the other side after years and years of failure. And I've come to the conclusion that if you believed that it was 100% certain that you would get what you're after, you would do it. You would go hard. There would be no need for motivation, because the belief and the conviction, which is what you need. You don't need motivation, you need conviction. Conviction is a fixed or firm belief. If you had conviction in the thing that you wanted to do and you wanted to have and the man you wanted to be, there would be no need for a shot of motivation, which is so temporary. You hear this like, I'm burnt out, right? I'm just not feeling motivated. You wouldn't need that. The energy for living your dream life is literally endless. This idea of motivation, it doesn't even exist. So you need to rewire the brain. And this is a subject for a completely different day, and something that I teach in my men's program that we work on, is that you need to work on the belief in the thing. Because when you keep waffling back and forth of this idea of, is it possible? Is it not possible? I don't know. There's so many roadblocks. There's so much adversity. Blah, blah, blah. You cloud the brain with options and options for outs, right? And ideas that it's not going to happen. Of course, then you need an external force to pursue, which would be motivation. But if it was already yours and you truly believed in it, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that it's yours, there would be no need for motivation. That motivation is dopamine. It's what you get when you scroll on your phone. You watch a dope clip, you watch somebody driving a Lambo, you watch somebody in a high rise in Miami, things that are so silly, and all of a sudden you feel motivated. I want to do it now. You seeing somebody else makes you want to do the thing you say you want. Why don't you want to do it just because you said you want it? So you need to work on your belief in the thing. Because again, if you can picture yourself at the end of the journey, at the end of the road, already there, already living it, and you have the belief and the conviction behind it that you know you're going to get there, most of us fail because we have time and time again quit on other journeys. Okay? You don't hold your word. You don't do the thing you say you're going to do on other journeys and other endeavors. So the thing that you actually say you want, you come up short. And you have proven, you have a subconscious belief, I know that I always fall short. I know that I always quit. I know I always fail. And you carry that subconscious belief into the new thing or your dream or, the life you say you want, the man you want to be. And it stays there with you, which means what? You will then need an external force, which is this motivation to then go and do the thing that you say you want. The belief and the conviction is the most important part of this, okay? Now, I believe the only form of motivation that exists is having a why, okay? This goes along with your reasons, but I believe that the why is stronger, okay? So for me, my why is so deep that I don't even care about how I feel. Right? Because the reason someone would ask me for motivation is the reason for doing the thing, which will then make you what? It will make you move. It will make you act. It will make you do the thing. My why is my wife. My why is my kids. My wife is my family. My why is my lineage. My why is when men break away from bondage, from evil, and then they go and they talk about the light and they talk about the end of the tunnel and they talk about what God can do and what faith can do. This changes the world. This changes generations. This changes a trajectory of my lineage and of my family. How can I, thinking 5 generations down the line, not be motivated? There is like hundreds of little children that need me to be great, that need my greatness in this world. And my biggest why is I saw this clip, and I'm not going to play it. It was a little girl that was screaming and crying out for her father. And this man had taken his life. And this little girl, she was 3 years old. She was crying out for her dad. And her dad is gone. Her dad gave in to the battle. If I can go and take that man and pull him out of that pit and pull him out of that hole that I know so many men are in 2025, that is a beautiful why. And that is a beautiful mission. And let me just ask you the question. I want you to answer this in the comments. If you could find a why like that, would you need to send an email to a random guy, me, that you don't know, and ask him for a reason why you should be moving? I don't need to ask anybody. I've been given my assignment. I understand my assignment. And that's why I don't need motivation. I don't need a reason. I don't need some other man to tell me why I should be moving and why I need to be doing what I'm doing. There is a man out there that is in a pit that needs me to reach my arm down there and pull him up with these videos and with my voice that God has given me. And that is my why. That is my reason. That is my belief in the thing, is because I understand that the assignment wasn't given by me. It grabbed me and it chose me. If something like that is not deep enough for you, I don't know what to tell you.